I get so many comments asking me to make a video showing strategies which work with the lower balance. So today that is exactly what we're going to do. I have 5 different strategies and we're going to test each one with just a $20 balance and see how much profit we can make with such a small starting balance. Hopefully they work out, hopefully they're profitable, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So if you do, please drop a like down below and let's get started. Okay, so like I said in the intro, we have 5 different strategies. We have a Dragon Tower strategy, which we're going to start on. We have 2 dice strategies, a snake strategy, and also a kino strategy. So I'm very interested to see how they go. Make sure you stay tuned for the entire video because some of these may work, some of these may not work so well. So you want to stay tuned for the whole thing, see which are best, and then I guess you can try them if you do want to as well. But like I said, we're going to begin here on Dragon Tower. Now, to begin with, we're going to go with medium difficulty. Okay, we're going to go with just a 1 cent bet size, very low bet size today because of the balance, but hopefully the strategy still makes us profit. And we're going to increase by 45% on a loss, and we're going to go for 2 clicks on the left, and we're going to go for 2 clicks on the right. I can't remember what multiplier that'll give us if it does pay. I think it's pretty decent. So what I'm going to do is actually I'll bring the stats up so we can see how the profit goes. I can have them over here, I suppose. And I guess without further ado, we might as well start the strategy. I will turn animations off as always because it makes it lag quite a bit. I suppose I can put instant bet on. It's quite slow otherwise. Let's see how this goes. Now, already we're on a pretty long losing streak. And it's a 5x multi. Okay, so it's a pretty big multiplier when we do eventually hit it. That is why it took so long to hit. But as you can see, when you do hit it, especially if it's after a few losses, you get a pretty nice win. So obviously we're not going to be seeing like $200, $300, $400 profits here because we're starting with such a small bet size and such a small balance. But the goal here, maybe make $10, maybe 20 bucks, see what we can do. Wow. Let's pause a second because that was pretty crazy. Okay, that is basically exactly what you want to happen. Okay, you want to go on a long losing streak like that because then the bet size gets to like what, like $2, $3, almost $4 there. Then when you do hit the win, the win is very nice indeed, but obviously it gets pretty scary. Let's resume just one more time. Honestly, with a $20 balance, $7 of profit is pretty damn good. We'll try and get to 10 because then that'll be a 50% increase on the balance. And obviously if we were doing this with a $200 balance, then that'll be $100 of profit. So it'll be a lot better, but still, we're going to try and aim for just nice bits of profit with each strategy, see if they can work, and then we'll move on to the next, because I think we have some pretty good strategies in today's video, so I'm excited to try them. We need the 5x now. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Let's do one more win bet here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, man. The next bet did hit. That's such a shame because we were on like an $8 bet there. So if we did hit it, we'd be up a lot of profit. But we only hit it on the $2 all in. I mean, I suppose maybe we try and put it up to a 2-cent bet size, resume, and see if we could climb our way back to break even or a bit of profit. Maybe that could work. I mean, it's risky. I mean, even on a 1-cent bet size, it was a little bit too volatile for the balance, but maybe we get lucky here. Maybe we climb back to break even. Honestly, let's get back to break even and move on to the next one. I think that's a sensible thing to do here because it does seem like a pretty risky strat, but I guess it's the kind of strat that if you get lucky, it pays pretty nice. As you can see here, if we just had another hit here, it would have been like $40, $50 of profit, which has been huge from a $20 balance. There's a 5x. Okay, we're almost back to break even. Only down $2 here, $3, which isn't bad at all considering we were literally almost out of balance completely. If we get back to break even, we'll call it a success and move on to the next one because I think with this one, it could definitely work as long as you're like pretty good with when you just call it quits. I should have just called it quits there and moved on. But I got a little bit greedy. Anyway, close to break even. We're only down $2 here. One more losing streak followed by a win will result in us being back into the green. Maybe sometime soon. Okay, very close. We're only down $1 now. We've almost made a full recovery from the depths of almost a complete loss. 50 cents down only. We're very close to being break even here. Very close indeed. 30 cents only. Come on, just give it to me. Just give me that green. Please, please, please. Okay, you know what, guys? That's a crazy recovery from $2 to 20 from a strategy. It's kind of insane. I think that's overall a bit of a W. If I just like wasn't stupid up here, it would have worked out. So let's pause this for a second. We'll go to the next strategy and see how that one goes as well. Okay, here we are on the next strategy. I have bolted the 42 cents of profit. Nothing too revolutionary, but it is what it is. We're going to go here for a 4x multiplier. Okay, again, a fairly high multi. We're going to go for a 5-cent bet size. And here are the conditions, as you can see. So every 2 wins, we switch over under. Every loss, we increase the bet amount by 67.5%. And every 1 win, we reset the bet amount. Fairly basic, okay, but fingers crossed it's going to work. Let's pull the stats up, and I'm just going to have them here because there's not really any space for me to put it elsewhere. And I suppose we'll start it with animations on. And then if we can run it with instant bet, we can. But as you can see, that seemed pretty scary there because we went on a pretty long losing streak. Already up $3. This seems to be running pretty nicely, but I suppose you do want to go on a losing streak and then hit the win because that's what gives you the really nice hit. Wow, $11 of profit already. Can we maybe double our balance with this one? I think if there's going to be a strategy that can do it, it's going to be this. We're getting pretty good wins here, but obviously you do want to try and lose a few before you hit the win because that's when you get the good profit. So far, not bad at all, though. $15 of profit, guys. I know it doesn't look like a huge amount, but with a $20 balance, that's a double up, which if we were doing this with a $200 balance, which we normally do, we'd be at 400 right now, which would be insane. So this is running pretty damn nice. $18 of profit, guys. We're close to doubling up. Honestly, if we get there, I'm just going to call it quits and move on to the next because that is really, really good. 19.6, 19.5, 19.8. One more win and we're there. No, don't die now. Don't die now. There's no way. And there you go, guys. $24 of profit. That's more than double the balance. That's insane, man. Honestly, I've got a feeling this is going to be the best strategy of the video, but I'm not sure because we have some bangers coming soon, especially the last one. I think it could be insane. But honestly, that's super successful. More than double the balance. We're going to bowl the profit, move on to the next, and hopefully we can continue to print. Okay, so for this one, we're playing Snake. I don't often do strategies on Snake. I think it's quite risky, but I wanted to give this one a try just in case it works. Now, we're going to go with easy difficulty, okay? Nothing too crazy here. We're going to go 5 rolls, however, which is the maximum number of rolls, which could get pretty scary. We're going to increase on loss, okay, by 160%, and our bet size is going to be just 1 cent. Now, I feel like this is the kind of strategy where you want to try and lose many in a row and then get like a crazy multi. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to leave animations on for now. But actually, that's going to be way too slow, I think. Let's turn animations off. Oh, that's too quick. Let's do animations with instant bet. Okay, yeah, that's the best way to do it here. Okay, 3.7x. That's actually a good win off the rip. Already up $1. To be honest, as long as it runs smoothly like this, maybe in like 100 or 200 bets time, we'll have some nice profit. Let's let this run as it is for now, and then maybe I turn instant bet on and we let it run for a long time. But I think there is definitely potential. It's just going to come in when we lose a few in a row. So obviously with a 160% increase on loss, the bet size is going to get pretty big pretty quick. Look at that. Already $1. Already $3 now. We want a nice hit. Okay, and there you go. Now we're up $2.50. I'm not going to lie. I'm liking the look of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn animations off. And we're going to keep an eye on the bet amount. If the bet amount gets pretty high, we'll put animations back on. And then we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, that goes so quick. With instant bet and no animations, it's so fast. Oh my god, $3 bet size. Okay, now is when we need the win. Come on, hit like a nice 2 or something. Can we get a 2 or... Oh my god, $8 bet size, I've just realized. We need this one to hit. We need this one to hit. If this doesn't hit, I think we are done. One more. No! Of course, on the final one. It rolls a 7 and we lose. I can't believe that. That's so typical, man. All we needed was anything other than a 7, and it would have been a really good win on an $8 bet size. We were already at a 2.6x. If we hit the 2x, it would have been a 5x. It would have been $40. Oh, that's super rough. I guess what we'll do is we'll just do another all-in here, and maybe it can recover us. Let's turn... Yeah, instant bet is off. Come on, just don't give me a 7. There's an 8. And there's a 7. Okay, honestly, I don't think Snake is a great game for strategies. So we're going to pause it here. We're going to move on to the next one and hopefully make some profit there. Okay, so for the fourth strategy, we are back on dice. Okay, now dice was good to us last time. Hopefully it's good to us again. And this time we're going to be going for a lower multiplier. But I think the potential is definitely still there. 1.5x only. And we're going to go for a 250% increase, which is a lot, okay? And we're going to go for a 2-cent bet size. Now, we're not going to use any of the complex conditions, so it's a fairly simple one here. We're going to pull the stats up as always. And fingers crossed, this one works out nicely. Now, I'll start the auto bet. We'll run it with animations on to begin with. See how dangerous it gets. I mean, it shouldn't be too risky with a 1.5x multi. But I suppose just a couple of losses in a row with that increase on loss of 250%, it could get pretty risky like this. Oh my god, that was scary. Bro, 4 losses in a row and we were already at what, like a... What was the bet size at? Like over $1, I think? Okay, let's put instant bet on. Oh, I feel this could be dangerous. We just need to hope we don't get too long of a losing streak. I think we can afford maybe 5 losses at a push. Oh, that was scary. There was 4 losses. We're up $1. I think this is going to be the strategy that we need to leave running for a longer period of time. Because obviously we've done over 100 bets and we're only up a couple of dollars here. Let's just let it do its thing. Okay, fingers crossed this works. We're up $2 already. I mean, the thing is, $2 sounds like nothing, right? But if we were doing this with $200 like we normally do, that'll be good. Oh my god. Okay, well, guys, I don't know, man. We're trying our best out here. We're trying our best. Let me resume it again and see if we can maybe make a comeback. If not, we'll head over to our final strategy of the video. Honestly, the Dragon Tower strategy at the beginning, although we only broke even, I think that has good potential. And the first dice strategy we did, that was also very good. I'd be curious to run that dice strategy for longer. See if we can triple or quadruple our balance. Maybe I do that in a future video. But the snake strategy in this one, not quite so good. Hopefully the strategy we have at the end is insane and can print for us there. But we'll see. We're slowly making a bit of a comeback. We have made back $2.50 already from our bottom. So it's going okay. Maybe we can get back to break even. Maybe this is going to be a similar situation to the Dragon Tower one where it kind of rips us, but then it does bring us back from the dead. Or maybe I just go to the other dice strategy we use to try and recover. Did I try that? I'm tempted to try that. Let's give it a go, because that strategy was really good. Let's go back to the other dice strategy a second. It was a 4x, the 4x low balance strategy. The multiplier was obviously a 4x, and we had a 5-cent bet size. Okay, let's try this one again, because this one was, in my opinion, my favorite. I'll turn instant bet off, because I can't remember how risky it was. We'll resume here. And hopefully it works out just as well as it did the first time, and it can help bring us back to break even, maybe even a little bit of profit. Let's put instant bet on for now. Oh, that's so scary with instant bet on. I don't think I can do that. Why not? Let's just do it. Oh, okay. Oh my god, we're already almost back to break even just after a few seconds here. Let's turn instant bet back on. Guys, and just like that, we're break even again. Oh my god, this strategy is insane. Look at the graph, man. I mean, oh my god. What is wrong with me? Why did I not stop it when we got back to break even? Okay, well, let's try an all-in bet. Bang. Okay. I guess we resume. Let's try and run it again. Oh my god, maybe we can actually make profit with this one. We have just completely turned it around. We lost everything, and now we're actually up $8. I guess we resume, right? And just see what happens. Maybe this is a bad idea. Let's try and get to $20 of profit, another double up. 13. Now it's busted again. Oh my god, this is scary, but like, I feel like it definitely has potential. If it hits the 4x, like, look at that, guys. Just a few seconds later, we're back to profit. Let's just try. I don't know what I do with this. I don't know whether I just walk away here or push my luck. I mean, it's $20, so I don't care too much, but for the sake. Okay, we're calling it there, guys. We just doubled our balance again. Honestly, out of all of the strategies today, even though we've not tried the final one yet, there's no way this die strategy isn't the best. I mean, what? We've turned $20 to $40 twice with it. Actually, we turned like less than $20 to $40 with it. We were at like 10 in the balance when we started it this time. Anyway, insane. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is the final strategy of the video, and hopefully it's just as good as this one. Okay, so this one is risky, right? I've got a feeling this one's gonna bust, but we're just gonna go for it anyway. We've made some profit. We can afford to just spend this here, and fingers crossed it works. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Basically what we're gonna do, okay, we're on Keno, we're gonna go classic risk. I'm gonna go for 3 tiles like this. And on loss, we increased by 100%. I think, let me just double check my notepad. Yeah, 100%. And our bet size is going to be 2 cents. Now, this is a fairly high risk strategy, but on the off chance it pays, it could go pretty crazy. So we're going to put the stats up here. It doesn't matter if we cover these tiles because we're not going for them. And I guess we just start the auto bet. Now, what you want to happen here is, of course, lose a few in a row, get that bet size increased, and then hit the 10x, okay? When you hit the 1x, it keeps the bet amount the same. When you hit the 0, it increases it, or it doubles it pretty much. And obviously the 3 and the 10, it resets it down to 2 cents. So you do want to definitely get the bet size up before hitting the 3 or the 10x. Otherwise, the win isn't anything too crazy. One more. Okay, 3x not bad. What we're going to do is turn instant bet on. I'll keep an eye on the bet amount. And if the bet amount gets too crazy, I'll turn off instant bet. And we can chase the 10x together. Okay, we're already at a $1 bet size here. There's a 3x. Okay, now we're up $1.62. Let's put instant bet back on. Obviously, if we hit the 10x there, that would have been a $16 hit, which would have been really, really nice. And that's really what you're going for here. $2.56 bet size now. It's going to increase again to $5. One more. There we go. 3x is in. We're up $7. It's working pretty nicely. It seems to be doing what it's meant to do. A couple of 3x's there, but obviously it's on a 2 cent bet size, so it doesn't really do anything for us here. Instant bet back on until we get to a nice juicy bet amount here, and hopefully we get that 10. I mean, if we got the 10 there on the $3 bet size, that would have been really nice. Or was it a $5 bet size we were on? I can't even remember. If it wasn't, it would have been $50, which would have been even better. 32 cent bet size. That was the 10. That was the 10 there on a 64 cent bet size. That was $6 of profit, guys. We've already turned 20 bucks to 34. Almost doubled it with this strategy. Honestly, if we double our balance again, we should just call it quits. And then that's going to be a very successful video. These strategies, honestly, have worked a lot better than I thought with this low balance. It's a bit of a shame that we're doing a low balance video, because if I was doing $200 per strategy, as I usually do, then we'd be up a lot more right now, that's for sure. But I mean, it's fun. It's fun to test it out. You guys wanted to see it. You guys wanted to see some low balance strategy, so I thought I'd do it nonetheless. Let's put instant bet back on here. Okay, we're at $14, almost $15. We do want to try and see another 10x here on a juicer bet size. I mean, if we get a 10x now, we're... Okay, that was a 3x, never mind. We'll take it though. 10x on a 64 cent bet size will be over $20 of profit for us here. There's a 10x. Sadly, it was only on like a 10 cent bet size, but it's bringing us closer. We're up almost $17 now. 64 cent bet size. $1.20 bet size. Okay, this is where it matters now. This is where it matters. 10x here is really good. 3x will take it. It's kind of lagging. Guys, $19.77 of profit. We're very, very close to doubling our balance. I mean, pretty much we have. For the sake of the video, I'll ride it all the way to 20. Hopefully, we don't bust it. If we bust here, it's going to be such a shame. Please, come on. Give us that 10x, or at least a 3. There's the 3. We're 3 cents away. One more 3x and we're there. There we go. Perfect, guys. It's worked again, man. I don't know what to say. It's been a huge success of a video. Although we've not actually made that much profit because we're playing with small balances, it was interesting to see, and they worked pretty well, man. Obviously, the snake strategy and the second dice strategy weren't the best, but other than that, the other 3 are pretty good. So if you guys enjoy this and want to see me do it again, let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to see me take this extreme, what am I even saying? If you want to see me take this to the extreme and start with just $1 in the balance and try and run that up, let me know as well. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.